Hey everyone, Derek here with a quick news update on Nintendo's 2016 fiscal year earnings release, which mainly covers the Switch and 3DS. Now they do have information about the Wii U in here, but it's kind of unremarkable, so we're just going to skip over it and focus on the big stuff, which includes the Switch, which sold 2.74 million units worldwide in the month of March. That's above their initial goal of 2 million units for the month. Zelda alone sold 2.76 million units on the Switch and 3.84 million across both Switch and Wii U. 1-2 Switch sales were not really provided, and Nintendo referred to it as just generating buzz, so we don't know exactly how much it sold, but it's pretty safe to say that it's probably less than a million, considering they don't even mention the sales numbers. However, Pokemon Sun and Moon sold 15.44 million units since its release back in November, and even Mario Maker on the 3DS has sold 2.34 million. And Kirby even hung in there with Planet Robobot and 1.36 million sales. So the 3DS is actually doing rather well, mostly helped by Pokemon and in addition Pokemon Go, which helped 3DS growth by 7%. On the mobile front, together Fire Emblem Heroes and Super Mario Run reached 150 million free downloads. However, Fire Emblem only sold less than 1/10 than Mario, but has made even more revenue than that game. Now that's not too much of a surprise considering Mario is a flat fee, while Fire Emblem uses the gachapon tactic, and that is definitely successful on mobile platforms. As far as Amiibo, 9.1 million figures have been sold, while 9.3 million cards have been sold. Not really many comparisons, but they seem to be pretty healthy overall. In addition, Nintendo is predicting that 10 million Switch units will be sold from April to March of 2018. Now there's actually some experts that want to talk about this, including an article on the Wall Street Journal, and thanks to GGX2AC on NeoGAF, we have a bit of the highlights from this article. And Kimishima actually says, "We have done a lot of things to raise awareness about how the Switch experience can offer something new, and I'm just relieved that consumers seem to have accepted it." The Wall Street Journal article then goes on to say that the Switch posted solid March sales of 2.74 million units, which we already talked about. However, the scale of the Switch's success in March surprised the market, given that the launch missed the year-end holiday season, and that's typically Nintendo's biggest profit-generating period. And according to Ace Research Institute analyst Hideki Yasuda, he believes that Nintendo's 10 million forecast is far too cautious, and more than 15 million units could be sold during the current fiscal year. Nintendo themselves, for the 12-month period beginning this month, expects to see operating profit of 65 billion yen on revenue of 750 billion yen. And if this result happens in line with its expectations, it would be a good improvement over the 29.4 billion yen profit for the year that ended March 31st, so it's actually double from the year before. This projected 65 billion yen operating profit, if realized, would be the highest since the year ending March 2011. However, Kimishima did note that Nintendo would be spending more this year on promoting to sell the Switch, which could put a drag on operating profit. He said, "It's surprising that Zelda is doing so well, but it also proved what we've been saying is right. A good game title will spur sales of the platform device." Finally, this article notes that analysts are more optimistic about Nintendo's earning prospects than the company itself. Macquarie Capital Securities analyst David Gibson said he expects Nintendo to earn 137 billion yen operating profit in the current fiscal year, assuming it sells more than 14.5 million Switches over the period and receives revenue contributions from Nintendo-made game software for the Switch and smartphones. So analysts are expecting a lot more from Nintendo than Nintendo themselves. They're staying very conservative when it comes to the Switch, and it seems they don't want to throw themselves into a corner like they did with the Wii U. But at the very least, they do understand that they need to advertise more, which might be why they're also being a little bit more conservative. Finally, according to Wall Street Journal technology reporter Takashi Mochizuki, Kimishima said repeatedly there are more unannounced titles that should boost the Switch's sales. So we'll have to see what Nintendo exactly has planned for the coming fiscal year, but so far it's looking very promising for them. But what do you guys think of all this financial data? Does it excite you for Nintendo and what they can do in the future? Are you happy to see that Nintendo is having some sales success? Let us know in the comments, and of course be sure to subscribe to GameXplain for more on Nintendo and other things gaming as well. Until next time, bye.